Let us start with the importance of effective communication. Effective communication, if we see by definition, is ability to have a conversation with another person in an engaging way, that both are involved, that is focused, consistent, and offer value and some purpose to the sender and receiver both. So whenever there is an effective communication between the two parties, sender and communication, whatever it has there should be actually focused, relevant, not that you are talking just for gossiping purpose. We are talking of effective communication here. And it has to be consistent on a regular basis, and it should offer some value, some benefit for both the parties, and there should be a purpose of that communication. On a personal level, as a gossip with among the friends, it could be different. But when we are talking of business, when we are talking serious, it has to be like that. So what are the features of effective communication? There are 7 C's actually. First is concise. If you have to make the communication to come out with some output, some result, it has to be concise. It contains the actual matter which has to be discussed, relevant matter. There has to be clarity. Whatever you speak between the two people, or even more, whatever has been conveyed, said, spoken, should be clear to the other person. It is better to doubly check it. It has to be concrete, that whatever you are talking should mean serious business, not for the fun sake only. Again, I repeat, all these points we are talking of a serious, effective communication, whether it is between for the business purpose or for even among the governments, among the diplomatic circles, the government to government, everything we are talking of that kind of a seriousness among communication among the parties. Then it should be correct, that not that you are playing around with each other or joking around. The courtesy should be there. Courtesy means that the politeness, and there are certain etiquettes, mannerism when you communicate at that level. It has to be clear. Then cultural things are involved, which has to be honored and respected. Like if I go to Japan and people, there are certain pleasantries, the language, we have to respect whatever is the system or is the protocol there. So if we honor that, it is actually taken as with proper decorum has to be there. Courtesy, language differences are there. Whatever the signages, presently the way to you handle your client or your receiver or sender has to be as per the law of the land. Then considerate. That means communication should not be rigid. There could be some issues which could be resolved and which could be mutually, discussed and between in a polite way, in with all kind of dignified way. It should be adaptable. It should be have space for the other person or the other side also. So it's not that whatever has been said, it has been fixed across, but it has to be flexible and adaptable. Then completeness. Completeness is that whatever is to be communicated should be, conveyed in a proper, full manner, not that half information has been said and half is there, or somebody is presuming on his own. Not that. Whatever it is, it has to be properly communicated with all intention, which has to be conveyed or received. Then components of effective communications. There are 4 major components. There has to be presence of senders, the person who actually starts propagates the communication, and it goes to the receiver or receivers. There could be one person or even more. Then clarity plus 7 C of communication by senders. Whatever we have just seen and the above para, concise, clarity, concrete, and more, that clarity part has to be there. Then active listening. There has to be a receiver who has to dutifully, uh, he has to understand and receive what is being told to him. Then the other one is very important, is adapt the identity and cultural difference, if any. If there are two parties and there are two different, they are from two different cultures, different law from the different lands or nations. So whatever the culture, respect, and adaptability is required, changes are required. It is better to change according to the environment uh, of the wherever you are actually communicating. So this is one thing which has to be kept in mind.